Okay, hey you guys, so this video is a part of part 3, and then wherever the Lord wants me, whatever part of the story the Lord wants me to share, I will share it. And I'm super excited for this video, and I really do hope and pray that it reach many people, especially women, young mothers and things like that. But I just want you to know before I get inside the video that we're always remember that God will never leave you nor forsake you. And I know that we always hear this particular verse all the times, but this is true. In my story, God was near and God never left me. And God was always next to me, right in the middle of like turmoil, in the middle of me just weeping and crying, even worshiping. The Lord was with me and he never left me. And I am a living witness. If God can do it for me, he can do it for you. So let's jump right into the video. So basically going into Walmart, when I got fired from Amazon, going into Walmart, I end up going into Walmart. I'm not gonna go into details. Go right into when I went to jail, into like the Lord really doing a deep work within me, and then me having a beautiful intimacy with him and things like that. So basically, I ended up going into Walmart. Mind you, I was already at another Walmart before all these other jobs, and then I went back into Walmart. So when I went back into Walmart, basically I was there for 2 months, end up getting fired. That's a long story. And then boom, I finally went inside the wilderness. So all these jobs led up to me going inside the wilderness and getting trained and prepared and things like that. And the Lord was equipping me and just even revealing to me more about who I am, and revealing to me how powerful I am in him and things like that. So as days and weeks and years went on, mind you, I've been walking with God for 3 years, going on 4 years. And on my walk with God, it's just been like, it's been speed. And I just want to let you all know and explain to y'all that on your walk with God, you're going to have ups and downs. Don't fall into temptation or condemnation because of the mistakes that you made. I made a lot of mistakes on my journey, and I was also wrong on my journey too. I'm not always right. I am also wrong. But the Lord always revealed to me that don't allow yourself to be like one with your wrong or your mistakes. You are not your mistakes, and you are not your wrong, but you are a child of God, and I created you for a reason, for my kingdom. And it would just be times where I will fall into condemnation. I will fall into guilt, shame, and all these things. And the Lord was just revealing to me, daughter, come up out of that. Come up out of hiding. Come up out of that. That's not who you are. Come on, you're going to make mistakes. Get up. And even going inside the wilderness, I was in going inside the wilderness. I ended up getting fired in May. Mind you, this is my now. So I haven't had a job in a year and 2 months, and it is today. So ever since I got fired, I've been in the wilderness and I haven't been doing anything. The only thing I have been doing is, having my relationship with God and coming closer to him and getting prepared and ready for what he had for me. And I did ended up like a year later, this year, I did ended up going into this other job called PHP. But that was for a season, and the Lord ended up removing me from there too. And I did not get paid. It was an insurance company, and I did not get paid. And but it was fun while it lasted though. So basically, at that, I want to go right into me having fights and arguments with my family. So basically, something ended up happening between me, my mom. Mind you, the Lord has called me to break the generational curse. So as a mom, I have to protect my child because I'm the only one that's following Christ. And mind you, God did say your enemies are your family, the ones connected to you. So walking with God, having a relationship with him, and then I have my mom, my brother, my sister, they're unbelievers, and you have this one person who's following God. I'm not saying that I'm better than everybody, but listen to what I'm saying, you all. Listen to what I'm saying. So you have this person who God has called out of darkness into the light, and you have all these people right here. So it's like, it's constant warfare. It's constant like a fight between these two. So that on your journey, like I said, you will get tired, but the Lord revealed to me, a servant of the Lord should not rage war or be in fights and arguments, but be set apart. Yes, we are going to have these moments of feeling like, Lord, where are you? This is not fair. And I want you all to know that the Lord sees you. In the middle of me fighting and arguing with my family, that breaks my heart, because all I'm trying to do is show and tell my family that I'm here. And I think that's what the Lord wants me to break out of. Like, they will see by your fruits, and they will see who you are by your fruits, and they will know who you are, and they will see God through you. You don't have to show them. You don't have to prove yourself to them, but you show them and how you show them, they will see by your fruits. So it was just a constant, like, ever since I was young, I would always be in a fight or an argument with my mom, my brother, my sister, and my dad. And it was always them against me. And that was just how it was, like, ever since I was younger. So basically, back into despite me going to jail, basically, I just had enough, because I'm just like, dang, we family, and we arguing like this. We fighting like this. Like, this is not how it's supposed to be. Why are we fighting? Why are we doing all these things? So I don't want to sit here and say what I do for my family. The Lord knows. So I'm not going to put that in here. So basically, one day I just start fighting. And I said, all y'all finna get it, because I'm tired of it. And then we just start fighting. So I'm going off on my mom. And my mom ended up choking me. And my mom ended up slapping me. And then, attacking my motherhood. And things like that. And then my sister, they was both double teamed on me. And I'm on the wall. Mind you, it's a mirror behind me, and I'm on the wall. And this led up to me going to jail, and then me surrendering to God. So basically, my mom choking me, slapping me. And then my sister, she right along with my mom, this is going in. So then they end up calling the police. And when they called the police, I was just like, Lord, I know I'm wrong, but this is crazy. Like, I'm going through all this stuff. And it's like, I just want you all to know, like, walking with God, you will get persecuted. So get prepared and ready for that. But back into the story, all that stuff happened. I'm in a garage, I'm praying, I'm crying, and I'm all like, Lord, like, how can this be? What is going on? What's happening? So I end up, so the cops end up coming. When the cops came, basically when the cops came, they said, come here, came, and then I was trying to explain to the man. The other man was chill, but the other man, he wanted, like, bro, that man wanted me dead. And when I tell you, I was over it. Anyways, we outside, and we right here too. So we outside right here. He ended up turning my arm, twisting my arm, like, to where I couldn't, he twisted my arm to where I couldn't breathe. I was all like, And then the cop right there was like telling him, like, hey, that's a girl. So he twists my arm going like this, and I'm like this, and I'm screaming from the top of my lungs, like, help, somebody help. And I'm calling my mama, help me. And my mom just looked at me like, and then she was like, be still. And y'all, when I tell y'all, that broke my heart. My mom did that. And that broke me down, because I was all like, Lord, I didn't start this fight. I didn't start this argument. They did. But the Lord was revealing to me, Genesis, a servant of the Lord, do not fight back, but be at peace and calm and collected. And in that moment, I learned my lesson because I ended up going to jail. I spent the night in jail, y'all. And when I spent the night in jail, my eyes flashed like, I don't know, light flashed before my eyes. I think that's how you say it. And the Lord was just revealing to me that, did you learn your lesson? And I felt so embarrassed, y'all. And I was like, Lord, how can this be like, how are you allowing the wicked to get away with this? And he was like, Genesis, you are called to be different, not like them. Be different. I see and I know what's going on. And this is so amazing because this just came to my mind right now. I was, I had a dream, and it was all like a king sitting on the throne, and I seen the earth. And when I seen the earth, I seen, like, it was like the Lord. I seen the Lord look down, and he was watching. It was like he was looking down, watching. And that just came across my mind. And I want y'all to know that the Lord is watching everything that's going on. Nothing is being unwatched when it comes to God. He's watching everything. And in that moment when I went to jail, so I end up getting released. When I got released from jail, so when I got released from jail that day, it was me and this girl. And me and this girl was walking, and basically we had to walk 2 hours to get to our destination. And when we walked 2 hours, I was like, bro, this is crazy that I'm in jail. Like, this is so insane. So my cousin, more the story, my cousin ended up picking me up. So after I came home from jail, basically what happened, I ended up leaving. When I left, I went to Pastor Cheryl. And Pastor Cheryl, I ended up watching her kids. I ended up serving her, and I ended up helping her out. And I left for a week. So then I ended up coming home, and then I don't know if they end up nobody apologized to me. Nobody did. The only person that apologized was me. And I said, I do apologize for what happened. Even though it wasn't my fault, I end up apologizing. And even though it was my fault in a sense to where a servant of the Lord should not cruel, a servant of the Lord should not fight and do all these things. After that, I came home. I just see my mama grieving, and I ended up telling her, everything that happened in jail. And I'm in joy. Like, I'm at joy. I'm just rejoicing, because I'm just like, at the end of the day, like, following God, you're going to be persecuted. You're going to be attacked. You're going to be misused and things like that. But it's how you handle it. And mind you, you will go through the same thing if you don't pass that test, or it will come in a different form. And when I came home, told my mom everything and stuff like that, I could just see her grieving. I could just see her like in pain because of what happened. And then my sister, she ended up telling me that she wasn't hurt from it. Be at peace, stay the course, stay encouraged, because God causes all things to work together for good of those who love the Lord. And not only that, like, people who do you wrong, they will get it. God will get them. And if you fight back, God will get you, because you are a servant of the Lord. You know the word. They unbelievers. They don't know the Lord, and they don't know the attributes of God, and they don't know the ways of God. So God will get you before he get them. Now, he will get them in due time, but he's going to correct you and get you because you a servant. You know the word.